So I've been using the Hollyland Lark M1 kit for a good while now, and I've really liked this kit. I like the charging case that it comes with. Now this kit only records while it is actually connected to the camera, so all the audio is recorded on the camera itself. When Hollyland reached out to me and asked about sending me this Lark Max kit, I said sure. And this one actually is a built-in recorder. So let's take a look at this. I'll open it up, I'll show you everything you can get with it, and then we'll see how it works. So opening it up, we do see some very nice packaging here. It has a little pull tab that we can lift this up here. And this packaging here is a little contact card. And then also we have a packing list here, and then also the user guide. And then under that is this nice case. So let's go ahead and pull that out. And that's all that's in the box, which is a very nice box, by the way. So the case that this comes with is a very nice filling case. It has the Hollyland branding on it there. It does come with a little wrist strap, and it even has a snap that is on that, which you could actually snap this to something else. So I think that's pretty cool. And you will notice the zipper on this, look how it closes. So this seals like very well. Very impressed with this. So as you can see, as you open it there, when you pull it back, it like seals. So that's pretty awesome. Here's what it looks like when you open it up. You have accessories up here and the charging case down here. Let's take the plastic off of it. And this is a look at the charging case. As you can see, compared to the M1, the Lark Max is definitely a larger charging case. Whenever you open up the case, you will see the battery indicator there at the bottom, as where the battery indicator is at the top of the M1. So when we open it up, we will see the receiver here along with two transmitters, and there's actually also microphones and recorders. When you pull them out of the charging case, you will want to remove this protective film here. So we can go ahead and remove that, and you will see the contacts. So with this being a charging case here, every time that you put these back down into the case, it has contacts down in there, so it will recharge these automatically. As you can see, it does show that it is at 100% and it is charging. So yeah, if the battery was low, it would automatically start charging. And it also shows you that the case is at 63%, which is, I think, pretty cool feature there. And it does have a small indicator light showing that this port or this hole right here is charging. When you drop it down in here, as soon as it starts charging, the light will come on. So this is a look at one of the transmitters, which is also a microphone. And like I said, it is a built-in recorder as well. It does have a magnet on the back of it. And then it also has this that you can clip to your clothing or clip to something else. There's the record button on that side of it. Then on this side, you can actually plug in an external microphone or whatever to this. Now that we have the protective coating off of that, let's go ahead and drop it down into the case. And it shows that it is charging there. So we do know that that transmitter is charging. So now with both of the protective coating removed and now that they're connected, it actually shows the battery level of each of the transmitters. It shows the battery level of the receiver and then also the battery level of the case. So I think this is an awesome feature. I really love that. By the way, the magnet that is on here on this little clip actually comes off. So you can just slide the magnet off. That way you don't have the magnet that is on there. So the magnet works if you're wearing a shirt or something that doesn't allow you to clip it to. You could put it underneath your shirt and use the little magnet, and then you would be able to have your lav mic connected to your shirt just from that magnet. Also with the magnet, you can pretty much stick it to anything. So if you just wanted to place a microphone somewhere to record some audio, this is a pretty easy way to do that. The charging case has some heft to it, so it's pretty heavy duty feeling, very sturdy, and whenever you flip it around the back, you will see the USB-C port. That way you can charge this charging case. So charging right there is all you have to do, and then it will recharge these when you put them in there. Or if you actually want to charge them separately, you can charge this by USB-C just here without the charging case. And that goes for the receiver as well as both of the transmitters. The receiver also has a clip on the back of it here. And this clip is actually designed so it will actually fit into a hot shoe or cold shoe mount on a camera. So yeah, you can just slide that there and it will set on your camera. And one of the reasons for that is because this will work either with a mobile device or it will work with your DSLR. You can connect it to your PC. This is just an all-in-one kit here, so this will work with everything pretty much. And the top zippered part here is where all of the extra cables and accessories are. So with this kit, you get all of these different cables. Now this is a USB-C to USB-C cable here. This would be great for charging or just using a phone that uses USB-C. Here's a USB-A to USB-C cable, which would also be great for charging the case. This cable is built for the iOS devices. This has the lightning plug on it to USB-C. That way you can connect your receiver to your phone. And then it also has the small little 3.5 millimeter here for anything that just uses the just small headphone jack. It also comes with two of these. These are shields to protect against wind, or some people also call them dead cats. But these will fit right over the end of the transmitters. You can see it has a little plastic piece here. That way you can slide it over your transmitter just like this. By sliding it over the transmitter, it still gives you access to your record button. So that way, if you're out in the wind, this will help to keep from some of the wind noises. The big plus about the Lark Max is that it does have this little interface here that shows you all of these different details. If you press on this menu here, it will actually take you into the rest of the menu, which gives you mic settings, go to record mode. There's a phone speaker mode that will allow you to set your phone here to where it will play audio over your speaker or not. So you can adjust that. And then you can also see an EQ here and then other system settings. So I really like this interface. It's pretty easy to understand and pretty easy to use like this. One thing that I like, whenever you pull one of the transmitters out, you will notice that it automatically shows you the output level, shows you that the transmitter is actually working. So it's picking up some of my volume there, and you can definitely see the readout there. So you know you are recording, or at least you know that you have audio there. Now you will see the transmitter with the M1 is here on me now. As you can see, it is considerably larger. We can put it up here. It definitely adds some weight, but yeah, it is a little bit larger. That's just kind of what you deal with here. Or you can actually turn this around kind of the way that I have that, and it wouldn't look quite as large. So that's better. I will say that I wish this was just plain black. I think that would look better. As this one has a small logo, that one's got the big name across it there, and I just think it would be better if it wasn't. So now I say it's time for us to do an audio test with this and see how it sounds. So right now I don't have any microphone on. This is not recording anything, so you're just hearing what the phone is picking up. We do have this cable plugged in here to the side of it, USB, and this is lightning. So this is fixing to be plugged up to my phone, and when it is, and I'll put this on, and then you'll hear the audio. So now you should be hearing the audio coming from the Lark Max. It is all recording straight to the phone right now. I don't have it set up as a separate recorder, but that's the beauty of this. You can actually record audio on this even if you wasn't recording video. All you have to do is actually hit the record button on the transmitter, and you can turn this into just an audio recorder without any camera. Each of the transmitters have 8 gig of storage, which kind of translates to about 14 hours of recording on each of these transmitters, which is pretty awesome. By the way, each of these transmitters can record about 7.5 hours on the battery life before you have to put them back in the charging case. But with the charging case and the battery already on here, you get a total of like 22 hours of use time with these. The Lark Max gives you many options that you can choose from as far as the way that you record. You can record in stereo, you can record in mono, you can record a safety track, which actually takes a left and right channel and it records them at a separate audio level. That way, if you peak on one, you can actually salvage it on the other. So that is also pretty cool. In the interface on the receiver, you can actually set up the auto off time and stuff like that. There are just many different possibilities that you can use this for, and I really, really like this set. So the Lark Max also has noise cancellation, just like the M1 did, but there's many different options with EQ and stuff like that that the Lark Max gives you that the other just doesn't. One of the amazing features with this set is that it has an 820 foot range, which I think is awesome. Of course, you do need to be in an open area for that, but yeah, 820 feet, that's pretty hard to beat. So I'm outside now, and there is a decent amount of wind that is blowing, a breeze that's blowing through here. So hopefully this is better recording now with this on here. But to see what it's like, I will go ahead and remove it, and we'll see how much of a difference that makes. So yeah, the wind's blowing right now, but I do have this little shield on here, this dead cat, but let me pull it off. Okay, now you probably hear a little bit of wind because this has been removed. But we'll see how bad it is. It may be still pretty usable with this. With this right here by me, it may work pretty decent. So yeah, we'll see what that sounds like. So for my first impressions, I'm really impressed with this kit. I'm anxious to use it more. I'm sure you will see it in more of my upcoming videos.